up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Sports Pad with Austin and Pat, myself, Dalton. Let's get it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, because if you like the video,
like the video.
All
What's
right.
up, boys?
We got some things to talk about today. Some NBA stuff has happened. I kind
Oh,
of
it's
want to.
hot.
I'll just say I kind of want to get the heated stuff off
Just-
my chest real quick.
Just go ahead and get
you
straight
know?
into it.
I just think that'd be the first thing to get into.
Well,
So
I think it's just kind of cool how it just plays into like both of our fandoms.
sure,
So
exactly.
let's
And stuff came out today. I have my Spurs hat,
go. Yeah,
but
just
I love that
can't
hat, by the
wear
way.
it. Just can't
just
wear
can't
it.
wear it
That's
today.
my
All right.
favorite hat you have.
So let's just talk about it. The Spurs traded away Dejounte Murray for
Baller.
Danilo Gallinari and 3 first-round picks. All-star guard Dejounte Murray.
For Gallinari.
What happened? What has happened to the Spurs? And here's the worst part is like Pop is like president of basketball operations, so he makes the final thing. Like not only is he a part of it, he's got to make the final approval before it even goes in. Like, you know what the hell? It's just, is he just trying to tank the team right before he heads out? OKC, they trade away Russell Westbrook. They trade away Paul George. They traded away someone, I forgot whoever. They ended up with 7 first-round picks. The team looks okay, but they're still so young, and they look years and years out from even contending. That's not what I'm wanting from the Spurs. We fucked up with Kawhi. We let him just walk. We got DeMar back in that exchange, right? Like, okay, DeMar was kind of shit that first year. He ended up being a pretty good player. I really liked DeMar during that, and then we don't keep him. He ends up going to Chicago, right? What are we doing as an organization? I don't understand.
It's trash.
Yeah.
Like,
Pop's too busy being social justice on Twitter and all to make decisions. Just for social justice now.
I get the first rounders and everything.
I don't, because now you're one and done. You can't tell if a kid's ready. And like
you
can't build your organization.
What I meant by that is you can
anymore.
truly, like Kenny Beecham, NBA 2K, just trade some first round picks to get another player along with someone else. You know what I mean? You could do something like that.
When's the last draft class where you've seen like a bunch of first round dudes pop off and then like some of them be a bust?
But it's like the 03
Like
draft class is the best draft class
Wade,
of all time.
Bosh.
Was that 03?
But I'm saying now that they was straight out of high school, which is the crazy thing.
That was the last year, wasn't it?
Maybe they should
I think that was
have
the last year they allowed that.
That's kind of a good point, because I was going to say, too, the basketball first-round picks are so much tougher than, football first-round picks. Like, that kid's
it's
2
the one
years
and done
in,
rule.
and maybe.
I understand the one and done rule. The people that it's worked out for, like, you can only name me a handful that they're like superstars coming, that they had great careers.
Yeah. But it's had a negative effect though, on both ends. So what I'm saying is
Duke's
what
whole
I'm saying is
team
it's
with
had a
Zion
negative
was one and done.
It's had a negative effect on college basketball because now the play is sloppier. These kids they're not staying long enough to learn how to function within the organization.
Yeah,
so now they're getting evaluated on a performance in 1 year of college where the level of play isn't what it was in 2006. Y'all remember y'all remember the North Carolina teams of the late 2000s, like how good those teams were?
Listen,
Like the Tyler Hansborough.
This is the type of trade though that makes the Hawks an immediate better team. I know we were talking a little bit off, but what Trae Young does not have is defense. He does not have any defense. What Murray has is amazing defense. Like
there's a lack of physicality.
He's so long, and not only that, he's a great scorer as well. I don't know. It just works so well for the Hawks. I'm like, why would you make this trade for them to make them so much better, and us just so much worse? Like it just wasn't an even trade in my opinion. It was crazy.
The Hawks really finessed that trade. Like
they did good.
I mean,
they're understanding that we got Trae Young. Like screw the draft picks. Like we need to just start winning now.
I've heard rumors about everything. Obviously, the Hawks were trying to get off Gallinari because he had like a $5 million guaranteed today. So they had to get off of him. And so the rumor is maybe Murray was already asking for a trade because the other rumor is the Spurs haven't, and probably won't be able to get the superstar that they need to make that team a contender again. Like, I know he really liked Zach LaVine for that team a while back, was even posting Zach LaVine pictures in a Spurs jersey and stuff. That could be the case, I guess. But there is other NBA news. That's just me being a salty Spurs fan. I'm like this fucking close to just being a full-out Mavs fan, dude. And y'all know me for however fucking long. I've always been a Spurs fan, so it's just crazy to me. But you also have James Harden declining his...
he's going free agent.
Yep. Not Kyrie ended up accepting his, I believe.
Yeah.
Miles Bridges like contract or new contract was denied. So he's probably going to be on the move here soon. And I think from what I've heard, Charlotte, a lot of players at Charlotte want to go somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I think it was Portland, maybe.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting. I have no
He
idea.
wants to go to Portland, bro. Seems like a miserable place.
Maybe.
Charlotte's probably a way better city than Portland. Bro, I don't know. It's crazy, though.
No, it's just super wild. I don't know.
The Spurs done?
They've been done for a little bit. They haven't like been contenders, you know, like congrats on Pop for making 20 plus consecutive playoffs. Got us 5 championships. Like,
was it that many?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that many, dude.
Yeah, dude.
90 game quick.
Yeah.
All right, so what do the Hawks need to win a title?
Like we talked about off air, they need a big. They really do need a good big. I've always thought, and I thought he would end up there, and he's not a great scorer because they don't need someone who's going to be just an amazing scorer. What they need is a big body down there, good rebounder, can facilitate the ball somewhat. And I've always thought Steven Adams has been a great match for the Hawks. I thought he'd be a good fit there. But who knows?
Imagine if the Hawks could get Al Horford back for a year or two.
Oh, it'd be wild.
I think the Al Horford thing's done. Yeah, I don't think that's happening, man. That is not happening.
I'm just saying, dude. That's what they need, though.
Yeah, he's so much better of a player than when we had him too.
That's the type of player they need. Well, the Hawks organization was way different. I mean, they didn't develop them correctly.
I mean, yeah.
Well, since we're talking money, let's talk. I want to talk Freddie Freeman real quick because
bring it up. I wanted to bring that up as well.
Yep. It's just annoying because, like, all right, over the weekend the Dodgers came to town.
Yep.
Freddie was crying in the press conference, and everybody's like, tears. "Oh, sorry, Freddie."
Yep.
Like, no, dude. Freddie got greedy, bro. He let his agent like play him because what they're saying all of a sudden is coming out that the Dodgers offered him, and then the Braves sent a counteroffer, and the agent didn't show Freddie the counteroffer, so he would accept the LA offer. Okay. I still don't care, bro. That's your fault. You got greedy, dog.
Man, it's been in the league like 14 years.
It's not like, bro, you won one MVP. Like, you're not that good, bro. In the playoffs, you're not that good. During the regular season, yeah, you're awesome, bro. But in September, October,
are you already turning on the dude who won you a World Series?
He didn't win it. He did nothing in the playoffs.
Hold on, though. You're just making the assumption that there was an initial Braves offer.
There was.
Freddie's team. You're making the assumption that Freddie knew that.
He did. He didn't know there was one. All right, Braves offered. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the Dodgers tried to beat it. Then the Braves re-offered.
Yeah.
Which would have beat the Dodgers offer.
Yep.
Okay. And even now, Freddie, because of California state taxes, is making $5 million less dollars than he would have in Atlanta.
I know how that shit works. I know.
Bro, go away. Don't come over here crying, bro.
Yeah, his agent
I'm done with you, dog. You're dead.
His agent said he just thought there were better opportunities with the Dodgers.
You're dead to me. So now he fired his agent. He wants everybody to feel bad for him. No, I don't feel bad for you, dude. You're a clown. You got greedy, bro. You already had enough money. You're generationally wealthy.
6 year, 162.
You could have stayed. So now you see
a lot of money.
And all these guys having all this fun, and you're in LA because that's probably where your wife wanted to be. And you're surrounded by homeless people. You could have been in A, bro.
I think in any major city now, you're pretty much surrounded by homeless people. Pat, you got a topic?
Anyways, down with Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, let's do that one.
What's up with Stet? We got to talk about Stet.
All right, let's talk about Stetson Bennett, man, at the Manning camp, brother.
Balling out. Was he balling
out? Yeah, I heard he was balling out, and they said
that's what he does.
That's the Jet.
Mailman.
QB Stetson Bennett is far from imposing physically, but he showed some really nice touch, accuracy, and even velocity on some of the shorter and intermediate routes.
Woo!
I like that word.
He threw some better 18-yard outs among all the players in attendance and looked relaxed.
Out routes
Was
are hard
Arch
to throw,
there?
bro.
18-yard out routes.
Probably.
And the best among all the other players. He also drew up some magical plays on a 7-on-7.
Yeah.
As a coach.
He's got a future as an offensive coordinator.
His trick play selection was impressive.
Okay. He read the Statue of Liberty.
Who knows? That's what. Hey, I'll just read it. This is what funny. Hummer said. Chris Hummer, yeah. Chris Hummer was in attendance.
Credible guy.
Yeah, and these are the takeaways he had. He literally the only negative he had about him was he's far from opposing physically. Other than that, he pretty much was tossing dimes. And
he's 6 foot, dude. He's
on the fly plays. Pretty much an audible king. He's gonna fuck him up.
Young Peyton Manning out there. Is that what you said?
No, he's over there at Texas next year.
Chill. You don't even know if Arch is gonna be nothing like that. Chill out, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna be
or
better.
If he's even gonna play.
Stop.
He's gonna be better, dude.
Stop, dude.
Remember this video? Peyton has 2. Arch is gonna have 3, and he'll get a natty.
He's not good. All right, see, now you're talking real crazy. Let's
get into it. Let's just talk about Texas real quick. We got into the Stat the Jet news. Let's talk about how the Texas Longhorns have added wide receiver Dejounte Cook II.
Who's that?
To the football recruiting hall out of DeSoto, Texas. He was the 43rd overall in the 2023 ESPN 300. 6 foot 175. He is the 9th player to commit to Sarkeesian's Texas since quarterback Arch Manning announcement on June 23rd.
Are all those commits offense too?
No. I saw some big dudes. Let's see.
Please, dude, get somebody on defense over there, bro. They need some linebackers, man.
According to ESPN's recruiting rankings, Texas 2023 class sits at number 10 overall and only figures to go up from there.
Dang, y'all got Arch and y'all at number 10?
Yeah, I would assume so.
We didn't get Arch and we at number 5.
Okay.
I'm just saying, there's levels.
Once you beat us, you can say something. But
I'm just saying there's levels.
You haven't beat us. So don't say
you can't
nothing.
even make the playoff, dude. You're not even in our realm, dog.
And we didn't want to. We knew we needed to take it easy.
We didn't want to.
Didn't want to beat Kansas either.
I like Mac Miller. He's like, I don't want a nomination. Just kidding. I do want to be nominated.
No, y'all just need, dude. They gotta get some
all right.
defense, bro.
Well, look at this. All right, let's go immediately into this then. The SEC strength of schedule is out. And there are 14 teams in the SEC, right? Sitting at a whopping number 11.
Only 14 teams in the SEC.
Sitting at a whopping number 11 is Georgia, meaning they have the 4th easiest strength of schedule.
Oh, you're talking about within the conference. Well, yeah.
What about
it's not our fault everybody sucks, dude. Because they're ranking a strength of schedule based off of projections.
Yep, solid.
I mean, because last year they could have said Arkansas will probably be an easy W, but Arkansas was a dog.
Well, Arkansas is sitting at 3, the 3rd hardest. Vanderbilt at the 2nd.
They got blanked.
Auburn actually has the 1st hardest strength of schedule in the SEC this year.
That's every year.
Yeah, they
Shouts
do get
out to Auburn.
They get shit
Shouts
on.
out to Auburn, bro. That's why I was saying before we got on air, they should have came to the East.
Yeah.
They could have came to the East, and they could have played Bama every year as their crossover.
There's some disrespect on Alabama because they have them at 9, but they do play Texas. That's 2.
Not really disrespect. I mean, when you're that good, your strength schedule is going to be low because they feel like you're projected to beat these. Look at the spread of all these games. They're going to be double-digit favorites in every game they play.
And when you start your season against some coastal America team like Texas.
Oh yeah. No. They're playing somebody else week 1, ain't they?
Yeah, Texas. They're playing Texas.
No. Texas Bama's week 2.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep. Texas.
Yeah, they're gonna start off at coastal or something like that.
Yeah, we start off with a cupcake. I forgot who it is.
So do they.
We start off with Oregon.
Yeah. That's.
But y'all do that shit. Y'all want to. Y'all want to be ready.
Yeah, we do this.
We do that shit.
No, we do this.
He said.
And I'm glad we I want more teams to do this. I don't want to play coastal Carolina anymore.
No. Not until
But, like,
middle of the
I
season.
understand why.
I'll bring it up right
why.
now, but Texas' schedule is actually pretty tough, but I still think we win 10 games. We have the
We'll do
ULM
that when they play Bama,
Warhawks
though.
week 1.
Louisiana Monroe. Okay.
Alabama week 2.
Where's it at?
It's in Texas. It's in Austin.
It's in Austin, and it's at noon. It's at noon, though.
Ooh.
We got the
But I'm
UTS.
gonna
Is
tell
it
you-
on Saturday or is it on Friday?
It's Saturday
Of
noon.
course it is.
I'm gonna
'cause it's
tell you.
Bama.
I'm gonna tell you. Bama be on kill mode at noon. I'm just telling you
UTSA.
right now.
Yeah, but you're gonna be in the
They
Texas
be on
heat.
kill.
The
Like,
UTSA
they straight
Roadrunners
business
week
trip.
3. That's an easy dub. Texas
easy
Tech
dub.
Raiders. That's
Dub.
gonna be at Raiders, but that's a dub.
Texas Tech getting better though.
They are.
Watch out for them.
West Virginia.
Dubs.
No.
Texas, West Virginia.
No.
Right.
Texas winning that game.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, watch me catch this plus 450 money line.
You gotta at least turn
Watch
around
me
and show the
catch this
jersey.
plus 450. I'm going for the plus 10 spread. My boys are gonna carry it home.
Oklahoma
I'm gonna
Sooners.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm going for Texas, but Pat, I'm gonna cash up you some money. Throw me on that too.
You got the Cotton Bowl after that with the Sooners. That could always be a toss-up just because rivalry games are like that.
Man, I think Oklahoma's dead for the next 5 years. That's my personal opinion. We ain't got to talk about it. Keep going with the schedule.
Iowa State after that. Oklahoma State. I think Oklahoma State is actually tougher than Oklahoma right now.
Yep.
Then we get our first bye. Kansas State Wildcats. It's another dub.
Okay.
TCU.
I don't even watch out for them, bro.
Shut up. TCU
Always.
at Austin.
Okay. That's
then-
a dub.
then
Gary
we get-
Patterson's gone. That's
Then
a
we
dub.
get Kansas, and then another tough one to end out the year is Baylor.
Always tough.
Hey, Baylor's tough.
Yeah,
Mhm.
always tough.
I got you
So-
guys
so-
right now.
So my games, like the Alabama, bias just says we win, but I truly think we have a chance. I think we always have a chance. So that's a toss up for me. But if I was being like betting wise, I think that's an L. So if I'm saying first L, that's it. And then you come to the Sooners, that's always a toss up, like I said, because the rivalry game, right? And then after the rivalry game, you have Oklahoma State Cowboys. Once again, I don't think we take an L there, but I think it could be a tough game.
Is it in Stillwater?
It is. And then we finish the season with Baylor. So I think if we make this run, Texas not only wins the Big 12 championship, they're in the playoffs.
I'm gonna let you ride with it
Holy
today. You know what?
shit.
Feeling good. I'm not really worried about it because I know where we gonna be. So I'm gonna let you slide on that.
Come
Like,
on, man.
I think you could probably do it. But if we sat here today, as we sit here today, tell me one reason why Baylor's not the best team in the Big 12 right now.
Because we picked up Quinn Ewers.
He hasn't even played a snap,
Neither did Joe Burrow before he got to LSU.
and it took him a year.
Get ready.
That's just saying. I'm just
Get
saying.
ready.
Talk about Clemson. I've been wanting to ask y'all about this. Like, do y'all think last year's Clemson was just like? I mean, they started off bad because they had to play Georgia.
I think it was a fluke.
It kind of got in their mind.
That's what I was
say,
just saying.
maybe.
Like, it's so easy to do this, and it's in every sport. It's not just college football. You have this good team. They're just a couple years. They're just a couple years off a national championship. It's not like they were trash.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, they won 2 in 4 years
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with amazing defenses.
Exactly. You had some
Great quarterbacks.
Great quarterbacks in that time. You had Deshaun and you had Trevor. So like, you have
Even
some,
though one of them's kind of weirdo.
but no, I think as like, not to say casuals, and most people are casuals, but when you're not a
Most
diehard,
people are casual.
when you're not a diehard fan of that team, you don't really know a lot going on within it. We're not looking up what's happening inside Clemson every day. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They have probably figured it out. They had a rough year. That
I think
started
they
off with a
figured it
bad team. We're literally at a Braves game watching the Clemson Georgia game, or no, we're at a Rockies Braves game
Yeah, you are the Rockies Braves.
watching a Clemson Georgia game.
It's tied.
Defense still great. I mean, I
they
didn't see many Clemson games where they gave up 20 points.
they still held people to a lot of to like a good amount of points, for
Yeah.
defense wise. I don't see them being how I see Oklahoma being. I do
Yeah.
think it was a fluke year. DJ's still there, right?
Yeah, I think Dabo will get it back right.
DJ's gonna do 15 times better than he did this past year. I think it's gonna.
Like-
I'm glad we're not starting the season against them.
Like like Dalton's hypothetical playoff spot for Texas. I think that spot's for Clips.
We can see.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think A&M has a chance if they got it figured out, but they got
Look,
some new guys
I want
in
to
the
say
mix.
yeah. I want to say yeah, but like this is how I feel. Like people keep like there's not going to be more than 2 teams from the SEC getting the playoff. Like I don't care how good the third team is.
It can't happen
not
again,
gonna do
dude. It cannot happen.
I was saying over, man.
No, 2 teams are going to get in.
Can't happen.
2
again.
SEC teams are getting in.
Yeah, I think so.
Not when Alabama takes a loss to Texas week 2. And then,
Either or, like Texas A&M and Georgia's getting in, or Texas A&M and Bama's getting in, or Bama and Georgia's getting in.
I don't agree.
It's going to happen.
I don't agree.
And there's like a
I don't even
5%
think
chance
Georgia
that all
makes
3
it
of them
in.
could get in. How is Georgia not going to make it in?
I don't even think
You
Georgia
just
makes
seen
it
how-
to the playoffs.
You just seen how easy their schedule was.
Yeah, it is pretty easy.
I mean, they're probably gonna go 12.
But what if they lose the Oregon game 1? Your other team.
That's not my other team.
It used to be.
I got tired of them, dude. There's a point where you take stuff too far, and I'm out. Kind of like the Warriors. I
Fair
used
enough.
to like Oregon though. Back in like the early 2000s, Oregon was interesting as a child,
Yeah,
because I had never seen an offense like that.
it was different.
The uniforms was popping, like
They're still fire.
Everybody on the field was active.
yeah,
Everybody.
It's like they got too many now. Like I don't want to see you wearing all highlighter yellow from head to toe. Like you're doing too much. Like
That
bring
one
back
is
the
a-
chrome. Remember when they used to have diamond plate on the shoulders?
Yeah, I do.
That was peak.
Yep.
That was peak Oregon. I'm just saying it's gonna be fun this year though, boys. Clips is gonna make the playoff.
Texas is going to make
Ohio
the playoffs.
Ohio State will probably not make the playoff again, even with all that talent, because Ryan
Yeah.
Dace, he's
That's
a fraud.
That's how I feel
Who's
about
gonna-
Georgia.
Who's going to make
Ryan
it
Dace
from
is a
that
fraud.
conference?
Who, the Big Ten?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Michigan?
Yeah, if anybody, Michigan will make it again.
Or Michigan
think-
State?
Dude,
Or one of the Michigan teams. But today I got some would you rathers. Okay. All right. So my first one's going to be: would you rather try to get 1 yard on Ray Lewis, or would you rather guard Randy Moss on a go route?
1 yard.
1 yard.
Are y'all for real?
Yeah.
I'm
You
hopefully
trying to
my
get-
O
you trying to
line's
get
got me.
decapitated?
Hopefully my O line's got me. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you, but there's no way. I'm going to get burnt every time.
What is it? Me and Ray
Yeah, but
Lewis,
there's a chance
Oklahoma
you
drill?
could,
what are we
you could
doing?
hold- there's a chance like you could hold and
Nah.
not get called for
No, there's
it, bro.
not. No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there's a way to cheat and beat Randy
You can
Moss, and there's a
grab
way
that-
to cheat and beat Ray
Yeah.
Lewis too.
I could.
There
Yeah,
ain't no way to
exactly.
cheat and beat
Yeah.
Ray Lewis.
I
There
can
ain't no
get a
way to
yard.
cheat and beat Ray Lewis. You can't. Just sorry. I'll just paint the picture. Like
Somebody
O-line
call
take
him.
like you're 32 diving. Okay, you're hitting the 2 hole opens up. Who's standing right there? Nobody. He's unblocked.
Guess what? And I'm gonna fake.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna backwards pass it, fake it, and then I'm gonna spin move around and get my 1
You're
yard.
gonna literally
I'm
get
gonna look.
fully
I'm gonna look.
eaten up.
I'm gonna look straight over to Stetson Bennett for the trick play. I need the trick play right now.
Players. No, I for real 1 yard.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going 1 yard all day.
It's a hard one, but
I don't think I got
I'm
Moss
gonna
on
try and guard
anything.
Randy, bro.
I'm not fast
Try.
enough. I can't jump high enough.
You don't have to press him, dude. You could give cushion, bro. You could just he's gonna go run a go. Just take off running.
Bro,
You're
1
talking-
yard is
you-
3 foot. I'll
I'm
let
saying
my
you get
body
one
break in
attempt.
half for that.
One
Your
attempt,
body's gonna break in half backwards, though. That's what I'm saying.
Austin. You get one attempt
It's
at
gonna be like
both,
a lawn chair.
and you're
bro.
telling me you're taking Randy Moss?
Yes, dude. Have you ever been hit that hard?
He's gonna burn you off the line so
Burn.
quick.
I don't care. At least I'll be alive.
You gave me
Ray Lewis
the.
will murder you.
You
He's done it
asked,
before.
bro.
You asked, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting my 1 yard, dog. After like my 3 or 4 downs, we good.
Quarter of a yard each play.
We
Fourth
chilling.
down, you gotta get that yard.